welcome back to Wine.
What? Liars!
And here, I'm Amy.
And I'm Dina.
And we kind of just ventured out for restaurant week and left our own town for once. We are in Bayshore.
We are in Bayshore on Gibson Street.
Well, on the back end of their main street. We're behind the main street. It's been a while since I hung out here. I used to come here quite often when the Nutty Irishman was still
Up and running.
Before that, it was like Dublin Overs or something. Do you ever come for that?
Hold on, let me just back out of this parking spot.
Aging myself right now. Yes, we're a traveling podcast once again.
We've been traveling a lot lately.
So initially it's restaurant week and we go out for restaurant week every year. In the past couple of years, though, we haven't even left our town. So I said, this year, let's go anywhere but Patchogue. And originally we said Bayshore, but then all of the restaurants that we were picking were closed on Monday that were part of Restaurant Week. So then I said Smithtown. I don't know what happened, why we didn't go to Smithtown, but we didn't. But then today on Instagram, Verde Kitchen and Cocktails posted that they were having a 50% off Customer Appreciation Day.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta backtrack a little bit. Somebody had sent me a happy National Quesadilla Day text message. So I sent it to you and you were like, let's do Besito. Yes. And I was like, yes, let's do Besito. But then I saw that Birdie posted the 50% off and I'm like, yo, that's definitely a heck of a lot better than Restaurant Week.
Yeah.
And in fact, it was.
Yeah, it was
we just ate and drank for $20
each. Yeah. No.
That is better than any $29.95 you get to pick from 3 different option Restaurant Week menus.
Don't worry, I'll be more in this conversation once I get into a main route that I know where I'm going. So.
Okay, so
I'm not trying to ignore you here, but
let's talk about Restaurant Weeks past for a minute.
All right.
Do you remember we actually came to Bayshore years and years ago?
Where did we go?
I don't know, but it was freezing cold out and they had tents around their restaurant. It was by Captain Bill's, but it wasn't Captain Bill's. Do you remember that?
No. I have such the worst memory ever.
You were definitely there, but I don't even know if the restaurant is even functioning anymore. But my point is that we've been doing Restaurant Week for
this
14
is a
years.
chance for us to get out and try somewhere where we normally wouldn't be like, oh, let's go to that place.
Right, a fancier place than we're used to.
We're always eating. I mean, we're eating, we're drinking, always in Patchogue. So we're out of Patchogue.
And more high ends.
Yes.
Because for a $100 meal, you can have a $30 meal. So we've done that before. But I found Verdi's having this customer appreciation 50% off day, which drove us back to Bayshore, which was my original intent. But I was like, you know what? All summer long we've been saying let's get out of Patchogue, let's get out of Patchogue, let's get out of Patchogue, and then we did, but not for a regular thing. Yeah, it was more it's somebody's birthday, we're going to Jamesport, or it's we're traveling to that upstate Angry Orchard, but we never. We talked about taking the train to Bayshore, or they had their live on the river too, right?
Yes.
Or whatever they do. Yeah. We never did that. We never went to Riverhead.
I'm sorry.
Because
we always say we think about how Live After 5 is, and then it's do we want to do that in a new town right away? I think we should ease into Bayshore.
Well, it's not only that, but the convenience of an Uber from your home to a mile away versus 20 miles away is a huge difference.
No, I agree.
But we just realized that it's a little bit over a half a mile from the train station to Main Street.
Yeah, so we can plan it ahead of time and plan to go on the train and then plan to take an Uber from the train. As long as in my my mentality is set to do all that. Not that it's all that, because it's really not that bad, but
no. Maybe we should have. I know, but then we're putting it off till the summertime. It's only the first week in November right now.
No, I'm not saying we need to put it off till
I
summertime.
am, so that we're comfortable walking the streets.
No, I say we just do it. We just have to do it.
Okay.
figure it out.
Yeah. But we should just pick a new town every time we want to go out.
Yeah.
And we did last week.
And then maybe Patchogue won't seem so bad like every once in a while when we don't feel like.
There are certain places in Patchogue that I'm okay in going to now.
Yeah.
There's certain places that I am not okay in going to.
Yeah.
I am not okay waiting online, so I'm.
You know what? I have to tell you though, like the last time I went to Patchogue, and I didn't wait on a line at first, but then I think I said probably in our podcast that we had we couldn't go into Meatball Place because somebody had ripped jeans on.
Yes.
So then we did have to wait online, but it wasn't horrible. Like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but I was also, like, drunk by the time I got there, so. If you're drunk, it's not as bad.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about lines that
No, I agree.
deter
Like,
me.
it's annoying. It is.
And the thing is, the lines don't disappear for those places. Like, they're still there. Like, you can't be like, all right, go out at 11. Everybody's going out at 10, so we'll wait for the lines to die down. No, the lines were still there at 12:30.
Yeah.
It's a totally different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into that.
No. Alright, so anyway, we went to Bayshore.
We did, and we went to Coastal first.
Yeah, we went to a Coastal. We had a drink, rum punch.
It was a $16 rum punch.
But it was pretty big.
It was.
I think it was worth $16. I would say if it wasn't. I think it was.
I'm not saying it wasn't. It definitely had 4 strengths of vodka, like 4 rum. I'm saying rum punch. I'm talking about vodka.
Mm-hmm.
I have vodka brain right now. I didn't even drink vodka.
Yeah. No.
I would have liked to actually stay at Coastal a little bit longer.
Yes. We're gonna go back there.
Yeah.
They had like a pretty amazing playlist.
The playlist,
Like, just alone that made me want to stay.
I know music will.
Even when we just came back to the car, I was like
could
so
hear it outside.
excited that my ringtone was playing outside.
No, it was the best playlist. Yeah. I think, like, I don't know if we said this on the podcast either, but I would go to Swell Taco in Patchogue, and every time I was there, I'd be like, man, I want their playlist, man. And then finally we figured out how to get their playlist.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
You've tried it?
Yeah, it's not
All right, so there's a Swell Taco playlist on Spotify, but apparently Dean is confirming it is not the same.
It's not as good.
Anyway, Swell Taco has a really good playlist, but I think Coastal might be neck and neck.
Yeah, I think Coastal is better for me.
I'm definitely gonna, weigh out the two. I love Swell Taco's playlist, but I was not disappointed by Coastal's. There's something about music that, like, kind of entices people to stay, go, or whatever.
Can we just talk about this weather for a second? It sucks.
Yeah, weather sucks. The fact that we had to turn the clocks back.
That sucks. And you know what? It didn't suck because we gained an hour of sleep. It sucked because it's dark at 4:30.
I don't even care about the stupid hour.
Yeah.
Like, what's an hour? It's 60 freaking minutes.
Yeah.
Like, over the course of all of the months that is it 6 months? And we have to remain in darkness. I would give up that hour for darkness any day.
Yeah.
And it actually fell on a night that we were out.
We were out.
And
we actually watched the clock turn back.
We did while we were leaving.
Yes.
I mean, it didn't even give us an extra hour of party.
No.
Not
that we needed an extra hour.
I was going to say, we were so ready to go.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even like,
Yeah.
oh man, it worked in our benefit. This falling back of the clocks did not work in our benefit whatsoever.
No. But, I mean, I enjoyed Saturday night. It was a good time. It was even better that we didn't have to take the train home. Like, we didn't have to worry about train schedules.
No. Yeah. I like not worrying about train schedules.
Yeah.
Although I don't mind ending up at Penn Station a little trashy and getting pizza.
It's just the train ride home.
I mean, you don't like it because you're the one that...
Yeah, exactly. I don't like it because I'm the one that keeps my ass up so that we get off the freaking train.
I don't know what it is about rides home, but I fell asleep the entire
You did.
ride home.
van.
Yeah. I was not awake.
But I kind of slept for a little bit too, though.
No, I was awake for halal, and I passed out during halal,
Yeah.
and then I woke up at the drop-off
Yeah.
point. I did not even. I'm not even gonna lie.
And then I literally, like, when we got home, I was so tired. I think I slept in my clothes.
I slept in my clothes.
Yeah.
I grabbed a makeup wipe and I
didn't
wiped
even do
my
that.
face
I didn't
until
even
I
do that.
could not see any more makeup on the wipe.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even throw the wipe in the garbage. I just threw it randomly. My skirt was kind of tight, and I just rolled it up with my tights on.
You slept with your tights on?
Yes.
Oh, no way.
I didn't even take my tights off, and I didn't even pull my skirt down. I pulled it up so that I could move my legs and be comfortable. Because I was too tired to even take any article of clothing off. I just moved it out of the way so I could be, sprawled out on the bed.
And I tell you though, like, I was a little hungover Sunday when I woke up.
Listen, we have to break this down a little bit because we drank champagne.
Yes.
I don't know anything about champagne, so I'm going to ask the question. I am not going to make a judgment.
Mm-hmm.
What quality of champagne were we drinking?
I don't know. There were two types.
Both of them were named Cooks, though.
Yes, that's a brand of champagne, but they tasted completely different from
So
each
they
other. Isn't it like, I don't know, I don't know. I don't really know much about champagne. I'm a champagne drinker, but I'll drink any type of champagne. But there was definitely a difference in the taste.
I did not like the first one.
No, it was drier. Definitely drier. But the second one was not bad.
All right, and then on the ride in, we took a car service and we played some drinking games.
Yeah.
For some reason, we ended up showing up empty-handed. What the fuck was that? Number one, how did that even happen?
Because I didn't leave my apartment really. Actually, I didn't leave my apartment at all Saturday. I didn't shower until about 4 o'clock on Saturday. Because I was like, you know what? All right, I'm going to tell you what happened. Friday, I went to happy hour, but I wasn't out late. I had 4 beers, had some food, but I wasn't feeling 100% like when I got home. As far as not hungover, I just wasn't feeling like 100%. I was in bed by 10 o'clock Friday night. So Saturday when I woke up, I was still like on the fence about how I felt, but I knew I wanted to feel better for Saturday night. And I did. I felt fine Saturday night when I went out. So I literally just lounged around all day Saturday. Plus the weather was kind of shitty Saturday. And I didn't shower until 4 o'clock. And I straightened my hair, which I need to do more often. Just saying, but that's about it.
All right, but no, I'm just saying for us, it was just odd that we didn't even think like when we were leaving to grab a grocery bag and throw whatever was in your fridge.
Because I had stuff in my fridge. I have a whole
we've done that before too. When we show up and like, what are you drinking on the way in? And we're like,
I didn't even think about that.
We forgot stuff.
Yeah.
Like, how did the two biggest drinkers of the bunch forget stuff?
I know.
That was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So anyway, we're playing drinking games on the way in, which was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
So we drank. So we started with champagne, then we drank spiked seltzers.
Yeah.
And then when we got to the place in the city,
I stuck with the Moscow Mules.
I was drinking vodka soda.
Yeah.
But I woke up with the most rampant headache I've ever had in my.
Yeah. I was not feeling well Sunday.
And I really don't even feel like I drank excessively.
No.
I'm not saying I drank minimally, but I didn't drink excessively either.
You know what? And it's funny because I'll tell you now, Saturday night while we were driving home, I was considering inviting somebody over, and I was like, all right, knowing this person had off on Sunday, it wouldn't be a big deal. I'm glad I didn't though, because I literally got home and passed out, and by the time he would have been over, because it takes him like a good 20 minutes or so to get to me, like, I would have been completely passed out.
Well, then you would have just slept together instead of sleeping together.
It's the fun of that, but alright.
I don't know. You don't find any fun in that?
I mean, I would find the fun in, like, having fun and then going to sleep and then, like, randomly having fun throughout the night, too. But I don't even think I was in that type of condition where I could have done that. I'm pretty sure I passed out, like, I don't want to say I blacked out, but I was, like, passed out.
Yeah, no. I mean,
but I think I was also just tired from the week, too.
And, I mean, for me, I never do this, but I was, like, tired that I almost didn't make it because I fell asleep before. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, there's something weird about these past couple of days. And that was the day before turning back the clocks.
Yeah.
We turned back the clocks.
Yeah, was your ass, like, getting warm?
Yes.
I put your heat warmer on.
Well, you're not holding.
What?
Everything is getting warm, like my back and everything.
I didn't want you to think you were, like, having a medical condition in my car. Because my ass is, like, getting warm right now.
It's good for the PMS status, right? That warmth in that area.
Oh, God.
So.
And I'm just going to also put this out there because we've been talking about my situation with the younger man. And so round 2 happened yesterday, and
And you're continually talking. So you haven't cut off the younger man yet.
I have not cut him off. Nor do I think I'm going to cut him off. No, I don't think so. But I don't know. It was definitely. I don't want to say. It was better than round 1, but round 1 wasn't horrible either. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it was just more comfortable round 2. If that makes sense.
No,
I don't really want to go into like crazy detail here.
Yeah.
But you know what's I'm gonna tell you one thing that bothers me. I'm gonna tell you because I am gonna do it. All right. After all is said and done, and you know, boy is getting ready to leave. Like, hug? Who hugs?
He hugged?
He hugs.
You don't hug?
I guess, but like, I mean,
I love hugs.
You know, all right. So it's not like I'm not thinking too much into this. Where like, he's not even giving me like a kiss goodbye. It's like, like last night was like a big hug, but like nothing like.
No kiss?
No kiss. I mean, granted, kisses were happening like prior to that, but.
How soon after you're done is this happening?
Like, is he leaving?
Yeah.
I don't want to say like right away, but he's not hanging out much longer after it's done, I guess. But we did hang out for a while prior to.
Okay.
But it was also late, and you know, again, I don't know. I don't know. He says things like, oh, well, you know, we both have work in the morning, but he's like, you know, I don't want to keep you up too late, or whatever. Is he saying that because he just wants to leave, or is he saying that because he's trying to be nice? Again, he's 10 years younger than I am, so maybe he doesn't know how to, like...
Again, we overthink everything.
Exactly. But then if I think to prior situations that I've had, these boys are not staying long after,
And it was a Sunday night. I mean, to be fair.
No, it was, yeah.
It wasn't like it was a Friday night. And
yeah. And this guy is also driving 25 minutes to hang out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm not driving 25 minutes to hang out with somebody. No, I'm not doing it.
But that's an entire hour commute, pretty much.
Yes.
You're giving up an hour of your life.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not doing it. I don't know about you, but I'm not doing it. It depends, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I have, but it wasn't necessarily for that either. You know what I mean? It was also for like the company of the other person too, and like spending time with them, not just
Yeah.
a hookup. No, a hookup is not worth 25 minutes for me. And that kind of is what your mindset is.
I know,
with this
because
one.
that's what I'm so used to.
Well, not what you're used to, but you don't want anything to come out of this age difference
No.
thing. So it's not. It's just where you are with it. Like you have your
And I think I'm
walls up. You have a lot
overthinking
of
it,
walls
like,
up.
totally. That's just me. Totally overthinking it.
Well, overthinking is what girls do.
Yeah.
I don't think they can
No.
help but overthink everything.
I guess. But like I said, like, I don't know. The conversation, like, he's very young, and I don't mind being in charge, like, at times.
What do you mean in charge?
Just, like, making decisions about things.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's an age thing, though. See,
I just don't like it.
that is not an age thing. That is a thing.
Okay.
That is a thing regardless. If you want something done, you have to get it done your way. Otherwise, you're just going to sit around waiting all the time for people to make decisions.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like the rules of girl says this, boy says that are out the window entirely. Because if I were to say, oh man, I really like this guy and I'm going to wait for him to ask me to hang out. Meanwhile, it's not that he doesn't want to hang out with me. It's that he's so freaking aloof and he's not even paying attention to the days that are going by. 5 days could go by. We haven't seen each other and you're not, it's not that it doesn't matter to him. It's just that, it's just like, la la la, okay, I'm going to eat, sleep, and shit.
Yeah.
And that's all that's really part of my day. But if you're like, oh, Friday, let's do this. And they're like, okay. And you end up having a really good time. And then you're thinking, why was I so fucking paranoid about him not wanting to hang out with me, yet we're hanging out and everything's cool.
Wow, that was a really long sentence.
But do you understand what I'm
No,
saying?
I get it.
Like, it is okay to be the decision maker. If you
hate it.
want something, you have to sometimes make the decisions. It's just the way that it is. I don't know what to say. Like, oh my God, I hate these conversations because I have to backtrack a little bit, but I did that. I played that game and then just waited, and then it became so habitual, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're hanging out on Thursday, so Thursday's the day that we hang out. Like, how boring is that then?
I know. I mean, you know what? It's very... Okay, granted, I've hung out with this guy twice, and it's been very sporadic. Like, as far as just...
That's me.
I'm like, who's me? Like, like, it wasn't... I guess the first time was planned a little bit, like, ahead of time. Like, we had a, we're going to hang out Saturday, whatever. But yesterday kind of was just spur of the moment, like, talking Sunday morning, and then, if you're not doing anything later and you want to hang out, just let me know. Well, you let me know what's up, is the response I get. No, I just told you what's up. Like,
Yeah, that's annoying. I'll agree that that's annoying.
I'll tell you what's up. Do you want to hang out or not? Because,
But the other option is waiting.
But the other thing is, this guy is 10 years younger than I am. Not that I have much more experience than him, but like, I'll tell you what's up. Just tell me. Like, yes or no?
All right, well, rewind to a couple weeks ago. I mean, this week was kind of difficult because Friday you were out with friends and then not wanting to be up late because we had big plans for Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday we were out doing something else. But, like, you have to, like, figure out if you're worth the Saturday night.
When I hung out with him on Saturday night?
No, like, you have to be, like, regularly the Saturday night.
I can't even depend on that, though, because he gets out of work so late on Saturday. So it's like... Actually, wait a second. When did I hang out with him? Was it a Saturday night?
I don't know if it was Saturday or Friday. It was a weekend night.
No, because we had a Halloween party on Friday, and I hung out with him on Saturday.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't come over till like 10:30. By the time he got out of work, went home and showered.
It's what time young people go out, though.
I know, I guess. But then... Wait a second. No, this is my third time. I was going to say, wait a second. This is my third time hanging out with him.
The first time was the
Saturday.
day after the Halloween party, and nothing happened.
No, that's right.
That's when he dropped 3 condoms. Right?
Out of the pocket onto my floor.
Yes. There, okay.
Yeah, under my couch. Yes.
All right.
Then the second time, that was a Friday night. Because I was going to say, he couldn't stay late because he had to get up for work Saturday morning
So you have hung out with this kid every week?
Yes.
So you're talking and seeing each other at least once a week?
Yes.
That's a thing.
It's a thing, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just overthinking it, I guess, is what I'm thinking.
How tall is he? Because apparently that's a thing too.
Really?
Yeah, height.
I mean, he's taller than I am. He's not, like, crazy tall, though. You know what's funny? He's a basketball fan, and I never really watched basketball before. So last night, I knew before he was coming over, he said, oh, you know, watching the Knicks game, whatever. And I'm like, oh, God. So the Rangers were playing last night. So when he came over, I had the Ranger game on, and then during commercial break, I was like, let me be nice and put his little basketball game on. Those fucking people are so tall in basketball. Have you ever watched it? Mm-hmm. They're so tall. Like, you made me think of that when you asked him how tall.
Well, yeah, they are. They aren't
very good-looking players, too.
Basketball players are usually tall.
Yeah, very good-looking. No, like, and their legs are long.
Well, duh. I mean, doesn't that come with height?
Right. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Tall legs.
So that was nice of me that I put the basketball game on.
Commercial break, so 2 minutes.
And then no. I put Knicks on until they went on a commercial break, and then I went back to the Ranger game.
Okay.
And then I threw a little Mickey's 90th birthday celebration in there, too.
Yeah, I saw people posting
I didn't want to,
go
too crazy on that because, you know, that's, I guess, a little weird, but...
Yeah, a lot of people... I had no idea that was even a thing last night.
Yeah, Mickey's
I
90.
spent
Happy
my
birthday,
time
Mickey.
watching Intervention. I'm all like on Intervention bench. I want to see how the other half lives. I don't want to get to that point. And you know what? I watch them and I'm like, I am not an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic.
People can drink like jugs of vodka and like...
But they're drinking since the time they wake up to the time they go to bed, or consistently every day.
And functioning.
No, these people are not functioning on Intervention. I'm sorry, they are not. They're not. They have relationships, though. How the hell does that happen? I don't know.
Here we are.
How can you be like a blubbering drunk, like blah, blah, blah. But the guy's there, like taking care of her, paying, but she can't have a job because she's fucking drunk all the time. Yet she's living in like a $1 million mansion in Georgia somewhere, and then the other one is like being taken care of by some man. I don't understand. I don't know. All I know is I am not a blubbering drunk.
Nope.
And I am not having somebody...
I'm not a blubbering drunk, like, on the regular.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think we're blubbering drunks if we're not partying.
No.
Like, there's a difference between, like, partying
And these
drunk.
people are drinking by themselves, too.
They're waking up and they're drinking. Beer.
Yeah.
I don't even drink beer like that when I'm trying to get drunk.
Yeah.
Anyway, Intervention... You've taught me some valuable...
We're not as bad as we think we are.
I am okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, regardless, I love Intervention for that reason. It's like watching Hoarders.
I can't even watch that show.
Well, Hoarders reminds me of how good of a housekeeper I am.
Yeah, no, but I can't watch it.
Because I don't have, like, rats or cockroaches in my house.
It makes me sick. I can't even think about it.
Anyway.
But...
I don't know. So, goals for the week. What are my goals? Well, you're leaving me.
I'm going away.
Meh.
Wednesday night.
I'm so sad. There are so many things going on. I kind of need
this
you
weekend,
here for
right?
Yes. The Long Island Music Hall of Fame induction is Thursday night.
Sorry.
I want to go to Smorgasburg at night.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to go to regular Smorgasburg. I have 2 tickets to the Emporium, not the Emporium, the Emporium
like
in
yum.
DC. I'm trying to find a ride or die to go with me, but unfortunately that doesn't exist anywhere but with you.
I'll be in Disney.
I know.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I just have to
Super
get over it.
exciting
I'm
for
flying
me.
by myself, and that's like, I mean, granted, this isn't going to be the first time this year that I'm flying by myself, but, and like, the more I think about it, the more I don't mind flying by myself, because I just have to worry about myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just have to get on the plane, sit down. It's, what, a 2.5 hour flight? And then
I don't know. For some reason, time is so weird in airports and on airplanes. Like, it doesn't ever feel the same as what it's supposed to be.
It goes so slow. And I think I'm going to download some of the other podcasts that we've been listening to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like time goes fast when I'm listening to them because they're shorter episodes, a lot of them. So if I listen to like 4 episodes, that's
I know
2
they're
hours.
shorter, but they're not short enough. There we go with time again, because
Yeah.
I can't finish an episode lately.
I haven't
in,
listened to
the
one
time.
in a while, but
I've been jumping around because, you know, there's just that's my like entertainment / information podcast lately. I don't know why, but I don't have news
yeah.
outlets. I get news outlets on my breaks at work through like Snapchat, which is so reliable news. I'm such like a dimwit lately, but whatever.
But even like listening to music on the plane makes time go slow too.
Well, it's the same music that you would listen to in the car. Like, it's really nothing new.
But I think on Southwest I can order internet. I'll snap you.
Okay.
Actually, I can iMessage you if I have internet.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like I'm not even like on.
I know. Wait, you're flying down there by yourself?
Yes.
We should give you like a challenge.
Like what?
Like, remember how I sat at the airport bar and I like had a conversation?
I'm not even. You know what? I thought about that. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to sit at the bar.
Oh, you're not?
Because my flight is at like 5:55.
AM?
No,
PM?
PM. I'm getting out of work at 3:30.
Man,
Coming
you're
home.
right.
Doing what I need to do here quick, and somebody's picking me up and driving me to the airport.
What about like a challenge on the airplane?
You want to make a friend on the airplane?
Yeah.
All right.
Something.
I'm gonna have a drink on the airplane.
Get
I
a
think.
story from somebody on the airplane.
Okay.
So that's your challenge.
Mm-hmm.
You have to come back next week with some kind of airplane story.
We'll try.
All right. Well, on that note.
Yeah, another short episode.
Well, you know what? It's not even that short.
No, actually it wasn't. It's like
No. And we didn't even touch the topic we had intentions to touch.
Well, we'll save that.
Yeah, I am saving that. Why? Because it is it is the week of daylight savings time. Everybody is off. I'm PMSing. You're leaving. It's just a terrible, terrible situation.
And I'm tired.
We're all tired.
I'm very tired. I didn't sleep well last night, even after my night of fun.
I'm so excited to go home right now and put pajamas on.
And lay in my bed.
Ugh, my God, it's so late already, though.
It's only 9:50.
I know, but I have to get ready for tomorrow.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm literally wearing a hoodie and jeans to work tomorrow.
Middle finger emoji? Speaking of emojis.
Oh, God. I'm a little, concerned with you right now.
I love emojis.
No, but the fact that you had all this time to make that whole list of new emojis and put words to each emoji is a little concerning. And you better put that in the story, because that's a little silly. I didn't even know we had new emojis, and this one's making a list of every one of the 70 emojis that are on there.
I didn't have 7. I had 21.
Yeah, and then you got me roped into it at the bar, and we're looking at our phones at the emojis on the bar. And putting a stupid blurb to each emoji.
What?
I can't. This is what we're doing. This is why we don't have boyfriends. We're emojiing.
This is how we fill our time, because we don't have boyfriends. This has nothing to do with why we don't. Nobody has to know that we're doing this, except now everybody does.
Yeah, exactly, because I'm concerned. I have concerns for you.
Really? You come on, says the person who can tell a whole conversation in emojis. That takes a lot of thought.
Because obviously it was a little bit difficult. Are you talking about that one time?
Well, you were telling stories without words, just emojis.
You were. Were you? Was I?
No, you were.
I was?
Yeah.
What was I doing?
I don't remember.
No, that was you.
Me?
Yeah.
Just telling stories in emojis?
Oh, no, you were telling stories in song lyrics.
Yeah, bitmojis.
Yeah, that's right.
That's different. That is so different. I sing songs in bitmojis all the time.
But you still have to, like, take time to think about that.
I've got that wit, though. It doesn't take that much time.
Oh, I'm like...
No, that's how my brain works. My brain works in emojis, bitmojis, and song lyrics.
Well, all right. So when I'm on the plane, we'll send each other stories with bitmojis and emojis.
Okay.
And see if we can tell what we're saying to each other.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
And then you can story it.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right. So... on that note, that's usually your line.
On that note.
Yeah. That's it for us. We are. Well, you know what? Let's do some goal setting. Hashtag goals.
Hashtag my garage door opener is not working.
Hashtag goals. We are going to tell at least 4 stories this week.
Any stories?
Yeah.
Or juicy stories? I mean, I don't know how much juicy stories I'm going to get when I'm traveling to my...
Well, if you make a friend on the plane,
yeah,
you can...
All right,
so...
Stop this now,
yeah, I mean...
telling us to shut up.
But the ghosts still have not left my side. I'm sorry, but it just happened. Like, even today at work, like, I had, like, random glitches happening all over the place. So I need to get home in one piece, and I need to get up in the morning. And you have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, too. So we're going to end it here. And this is... episode number 33.
33.
Yeah.
I like the number 3.
33 is my actual, like, numerology number. We'll do a numerology episode one day.
Oh, and you know what else we have to do?
Past life?
No, that, but something else. When you put your spit in the thing.
Oh, the DNA. There's this on sale.
Cheap.
Yes, there are
$55
yes, $49.
Yeah, let's do it.
Super. Yeah, we have to do that next paycheck. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, follow us on Instagram,
Facebook,
Twitter,
iTunes,
YouTube. Make sure you rate, comment, message us. We are one day going to sit down and get our act together. Get on Google Play, Spotify, and all the other outlets where everybody else is, because I want to get in that top 100 podcast situation going on.
Sure.
All right. So till next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.